Oh, Ted Pearson.
Yeah, Bob?
Say, I've been answering questions all week about this new and improved Maxwell House coffee. But there's one thing that's got me stumped.
Well, what's that, Bob?
Well, people ask me just what you mean when you say the new Maxwell House coffee's been enriched. Will you tell us just how that's done?
Well, I'm afraid I can't, Bob. You wouldn't expect Maxwell House to publish the secret of the blend that's making so many thousands of new friends for Maxwell House.
Well, what do you mean, secret?
Well, just that. After all, coffee blending is quite an art. You have to have a very keen sense of taste and smell to take coffees from many parts of the world and get a blend so many millions enjoy. Now, for example, it took 12 expert coffee blenders 8 months before they found a way to improve on Joel Cheek's original Maxwell House blend. But what an improvement it is. Friends, you can tell the difference in this new blend the very first cup you try. It's coffee richer, smoother, and more satisfying, we believe, than any coffee you've ever tasted before. And then the remarkable radiant roast process roasts each bean evenly all the way through. So there's no bitter coffee due to parching, no weak coffee due to under-roasting. And that means more of true coffee flavor in your cup. So tomorrow, discover for yourself how marvelously clear, smooth, and rich the new Maxwell House really is. Ask your grocer for a pound in the same familiar blue super vacuum can you've always known. It's selling at low prices friendly to your budget. So now's the time to make friends with Maxwell House.
As our special guests tonight, we have two of the nicest people on the MGM lot. And it's a real pleasure to welcome them to our Good News Show, Maureen O'Sullivan and Lou Ayres.
Hello, Bob.
Well, Maureen and Lou, I'm sorry to say I missed the preview of your new picture, Spring Madness. But from what I hear, it's really grand entertainment, and you both turned in excellent acting jobs.
Well, that's nice of you, Bob.
Thanks.
Well, how about telling us a little something about the picture?
Well, of course you know that Spring Madness takes you behind the scenes of a modern college.
That's right. You see, most of the action centers around the spring dance at a girls' university. And Lou comes to see me the day before the big spring dance, which he's supposed to take me to.
Yes, you see, we've been romancing all summer, and if I take her to the spring dance, that sort of officially means that we're engaged.
Yes. So he tells me that he can't go to the dance because he and his roommate have left college and they're going to see the world.
So what do? Get me in the gymnasium where the spring dance is going to be held the next night. Just the two of us, moonlight streaming in through the windows. You know, it makes her look even more beautiful that way, Bob. Women's tricks, you know.
I want to know what happens in the gymnasium.
Okay. Well, we'll do the scene as we did it in the picture. Now, Maureen and I are in the gym, alone. It's night.
So you've left college, and you're really sailing Monday morning?
6 o'clock.
Really, for 2 years?
Oh, we figure it'll be worth 20 in experience.
Sounds grand. Oh, look, they've waxed the floor for the dance tomorrow night. I'm going to try it.
Don't dance around like that. Careful, you'll fall.
Oh, I have fallen hard. Oh, darling, a girl couldn't go along, I suppose, you know, as a mascot or a dishwasher or something.
Well, it isn't a pleasure trip, dear. It won't be easy. It's hard work. It's a freighter, you know. No place for a woman.
Of course not. The world for men only.
Oh, darling, please stop floating in and out of the moonlight like that.
Oh, I think you're going a marvelous idea. Of course, I'll hate not seeing you.
Well, I'll hate not seeing you. You know, I'm glad there's never been any phony romance between us.
Heavens, no.
But I wanted you to know, as this period of my life begins, I can tell you now, you're the only important girl that has ever come into it. I didn't mean to be funny.
Oh, you were funny, darling. You looked just like a very little boy when you said that. And you sounded like the funny papers. Don't be mad.
Thank you. Oh, please, dear, don't cry.
I always cry when I laugh.
You'll be all right. Ever take a look at that little jaw of yours? It'll see you through anything.
It will. You're kind, darling.
It's a bad idea to fall in love before you know what you're going to do in life, isn't it? Don't you think I'm right?
Yes. What about?
About letting yourself fall in love.
Well, of course, darling. And you remember that on your travels. Never fall in love. Fall into the deepest ocean, but never, never fall in love. I certainly never intend to.
Darling, come here.
Oh, please, let me go.
You see, you don't understand. Getting married sounds romantic now, here in the moonlight, up in a girls' college, out of the world. But you don't know what it can be like without money. I suppose I couldn't get a job. The chances are I couldn't. Well, how would we live? By having someone slip us a few dollars every once in a while?
Oh, I'm sorry I'm childish. You're right. Only, I keep getting a funny feeling that if you really want to, you don't wait for a miracle to happen. You just do what you want to do, and if you're the right kind of people, it comes out all right. It must come out all right.
But you don't know what you're saying.
Did you know that I've had a job promised me right away? Would you let me slip us a few dollars now and then? Just to keep us alive?
Oh, listen, darling. I'm trying as hard as I can to keep my sense.
Oh, no, of course not. Forgive me. Forget what I said. You're well out of it with me, I can tell you that. I'm frivolous and empty. And there's nothing in my head but the wind rushing through. The wind and the rain and some old leaves.
You're the nicest and sweetest kid that ever lived. That's why I'm not going to let me hurt you.
Oh, let's get out of here. Get some air. Stuffy in here.
And I'm going away because I may as well spend the few bucks I've saved seeing what goes on instead of pounding the pavements looking for a job.
Oh, don't explain any more, darling. I'm sure you're trying to protect us from ourselves.
Yes, I am. Let me tell you again.
Yes. Do tell me again. In the open air. Please. Oh, look how beautiful it is. The moonlight, the campus, the old college buildings. I suppose they don't teach us the right things. But I hope when they change everything else, they let this stay. Even if it's only a reminder of the silly old days. And the night we said goodbye. Goodbye, darling.
Why, that was a lovely scene, and you two really do it as it should be done.
Thank you, Bob.
What's more, I'm sure the public will agree when they see you both in Spring Madness. Thank you for coming, Maureen and Lou. Good night.
Good night.